You're welcome back. About 10 minutes to go on Cameroon Feeling this morning. Let's meet Bih Marceline. She is a dynamic force in community development, serving as a public health specialist, a guidance counselor, CEO of an organization, Vision of Hope, divisional representative to the Mezam Regional Assembly, and loads more. How does she do all of this so well? Clarice Fonse-Wong tells us all.
In the heart of Cameroon's northwest region, where community needs are as vast as the landscape, one woman wears multiple hats with a singular focus.
Bih Marceline Ayumbi. I am a public health specialist, the founder and CEO of Vision of Hope. I am also a divisional representative to the Northwest Regional Assembly, precisely from Meza.
Jungling through these roles needs meticulous structured day and setting boundaries. Driving through all of these many professions can be very difficult and challenging, but Marceline manages to sail through all of this.
It's not easy, but once you're determined, you can go through it. So I do a programming of all my activities. I have a diary, I note down every little thing that I'm supposed to do, and then I prioritize them. When I prioritize them, I go for the most urgent and the most important. I start from there. And then the less important, I can either delegate.
She carries three distinct careers with one unifying mission to serve. But what are her primary career goals? She tells us more.
As a public health expert, I am passionate about reducing the health issues that we have, especially in Cameroon. I am focused on non-communicable diseases alleviation. As a public health expert, is to sensitize the community on these issues, on the things that they can do to prevent these diseases. Concerning my foundation, the Vision of Hope, I am passionate about giving back to the community. I am passionate about giving back to the society. I always ask myself, I grew up from a humble background, and I believe that giving back to the community is the best thing that can happen to me because it brings me a lot of satisfaction, a lot of fulfillment.
Recently, she was called to the table of decision-making in Cameroon as regional representative to Northwest Regional Assembly for Mezam. She plans to bring women to the forefront.
We are going to do capacity building from the mindset. We want women to know that we have moved from the level of wearing kaba, souleving kaba, to the level where our minds have matured and we can do things that will give us value as women. We would empower them physically. We would empower them emotionally, because psychologically women are suffering a lot. You are in a marriage where it is not going, you cannot speak out, you cannot ask for help. So we are going to be building the woman both in the physical sphere, the mental sphere, and the economical sphere, so that they will become more productive in the society. And this question of what do you bring to the table will stop.
As a counselor, her goal is genuine community development, better infrastructure, and being a voice for the voiceless. But with the disturbing cases of femicides in Cameroon recently, Marceline has this to say.
I think that we still need to educate people on what family life is all about. If you choose to stay with somebody as a spouse, you should be able to respect this individual and respect yourself. For me, I think something is lacking, what we call self-love. First, if you start by loving yourself, you will not be able to kill another person. No matter the trauma, no matter the pain, no matter what the person has done to you, you will not be able to have that ability to eliminate a life and justify it maybe on cheating. I think nobody has a right to take a human life. And once you live in a relationship and the relationship is no longer working, the best thing for you is to talk it out. And if it cannot work, you separate. That you will stay with a man and you cannot respect yourself, because every day men will come to your inbox, you walk on the street, men will approach you. But you should have self-discipline. You should be able to have self-control. You are not a key that can open all doors. That is why you are the lock. And unless you give yourself to the keys to open, they cannot open you.
Talking about technology and artificial intelligence, our Iron Lady says it's part of the Cameroonian woman, but it should be used wisely.
Technology is a way that we cannot do without. Every day you need to use your phone, maybe to create a group, a WhatsApp group for women that you can easily access them, because it is not all the time that you go down to the field to talk to these women.
According to Marceline, success isn't a title or wealth, it's a tangible impact. Seeing a new water system function in a village, a patient taking control of their health, or a family receiving a key to a new home is her fulfillment. But all of these dreams don't come without challenges.
A lot of challenges. The first thing is that maybe you are in a community where men think that powers are supposed to be theirs. And then coming up first as a young woman, it becomes very challenging. Secondly, I have challenges as a public health expert where you go into a community to do sensitization and they tell you what you're bringing is a myth. Also with my organization, it is very challenging. You know, financing a project is not easy, and I do self-sponsorship.
To our garden counselor, it means dismantling the barriers that should hold our daughters and sisters back. It's about creating a world where a woman from any part of the country can dream of wearing not just one hat, but 3 or however, as many as she desires.
Young Cameroonian women, we have to be on the table where decisions are being made about us. So brand yourself as a young Cameroonian woman. Give value to yourself as a Cameroonian woman. Don't let men look down on you because they think that you always ask for urgent 2K. Urgent 2K was in the past. Now, as a woman, we have to fend for ourselves.
As a counselor, a health expert, CEO, mother, Marceline is a proof that with passion, purpose, and perseverance, one woman can indeed wear many crowns and do things perfectly by uplifting an entire community and the nation as a whole.
Marceline is simply brilliant. And thank you again, Clarice, for that lovely profile.